Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 55 on the Appalachian Trail. As you can see, I am quite bundled up. Even have pants on because it's 42 degrees outside. I got down to about 37 last night. I ended up sleeping in the shelter just past Grayson Highlands. There was only me and another guy. I met him at Boots Off. So pretty chill guy. I didn't set up my tent. Probably would have been warmer. Well, maybe not with this wind, but in this area you can't even set up a tent. You had to go a little bit further just because of the ponies and stuff. It's state property. So ooh, the sun's trying to come out. Please do. There's some nasty clouds out there. I'm hoping it doesn't rain because it's cold. So as I was getting my way to the shelter last night, right as I was walking up to it, it started to rain. What I thought was rain, it was actually hail. So luckily I made it to the shelter before that started, so I just set up in there. It was pretty chilly. Like I said, it got down to 37 or so. The wind's just been cutting through today and yesterday. Yesterday it was worse. It's not as bad today, but it's definitely overcast, and I really hope it doesn't rain. I do need to try to, there's an area coming up, it's 15 miles away. There's a town, but they don't really have much in the town, but you can road walk some of it. And apparently there's a Dollar General and a restaurant and gas stations. I have food, but stuff to snack on during the day, I'm just about out. I guess I should have planned a little more properly. It's hard to tell when you're going to be that hungry out here, though. And I didn't. I've been trying to carry a little bit less food, so might have to do the road walk just to hit up Dollar General or the gas station, or there is a diner. I am making my way to Marion. I have not had cell service to see. I need to find out about the hostel there. It's above the outfitter, and find out if the shoes that Chief and Stacy sent did arrive. I haven't been able to talk to them just because I've had no service. So we'll see. Yesterday was an awesome day. Hit 500 miles on the AT, which was great. And I got to see a bunch of wild ponies. Got to see my first bear. I got it on video running away from me. It's not the best video, but I got to see him. That was pretty cool. So, and the ponies were awesome. The trail has been rough. Lots of rocks, lots of boulder climbs. I did go through an area and filmed it. You saw the Fat Man Squeeze. I made it through, didn't have to take my pack off. That was cool. So yeah, we're just gonna knock out some miles today. If I want to get to that road walk, I wouldn't get anywhere today. It's still about 15 miles away. So that might be tomorrow. A few other hikers have posted that it was a really nice walk. And you can get all the way to the close to the town of Marion. There's another shelter there, and the cool thing about that shelter is they have a hot water shower, outside shower, which I wouldn't do today because it's freaking cold out. But you could also order a pizza from town if you stay there. So if the hostel doesn't have anywhere for me to stay, that'll probably be tomorrow afternoon. I would get there. I could always stay. It's apparently one of the nicest shelters on the AT. It sleeps like 18 people. I mean, it's got water, bathrooms. Like I said, you can order pizza or takeout from other restaurants. So, that's pretty cool. We'll see. But for now, we're just going to knock out these miles, hope the rain holds off, and we will see y'all in a bit. Yeah, still windy and cold. We got some beautiful views. So we got some, I don't know, 100 feet. 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 100 They say that there's some of the wild ponies around here, but I haven't seen any. So, whew, all right, try to get over this hill. Look at them views, guys. Beautiful. Still windy, about 49 degrees out. Didn't see any more ponies, saw a few cows, but alright, keep on moving. Good evening, everyone. It's the end of day 55. It's actually pretty late. I just made camp 30 minutes ago. Today was a hard day. I got haven't had cell service very much the past few days, and I ended up getting cell service. I stopped to take a break, and I checked my phone, take it off airplane mode, just to see if I can get any service. I did. I got a text message from sorry, it's a little chilly out. It's like 38 degrees. I got a text message from my friend Annette. Those of you who don't know, she's the owner of Frank's Place, Ormond by the Sea, saying to call her. It was important. So because I had service, I don't know when she sent it, but I ended up giving her a call, and got the unfortunate news that a good friend was killed in an accident today. Definitely hit hard. It's especially when you're out here, there's nothing you can do. Tried to call a few people, but service just still wasn't that good. It was rough. It was hard. All you do is think about, the things, and him. He he texts me every day. 55 days I've been out here, and every day I got a text telling me to keep going. You're strong. How proud he was of me, how much I was motivating people, inspiring people. It's hard. My heart goes out to his family, to his wife. I can't even imagine how they're feeling right now. But this has been on my mind all day since I found out. I probably found out around, maybe 1 o'clock. it's hard. I didn't want to stop, today. I just wanted to get, somewhere where I could have some type of cell service, just to try to reach out, talk to people. It makes it worse when you're just out here in the woods. In the past few days, I've only seen a few day hikers, a few southbound hikers, but nobody I'm going to open up to about, things like that. When you can't talk to your friends and your family, it makes it rough. So I just hiked. Like he always told me, go kill it. Go kick ass on the AT. I'm definitely sad about it. I'm tore up about it. I wish I could let him know, I had a big day, just because I didn't want to stop. I ended up hiking over 24 miles today. I did a lot of night hiking. I didn't set up camp till about 11:30, almost midnight. I'm about 6 miles outside of Marion, Virginia. I'm going to be in town. I'm going to take 2 days off, at least. I'd already planned to be in town. I got to get some stuff anyway. Yeah, it was a rough day. So, I'm just going to take a few days, kind of process things, and go from there. Just a reminder, it reminds you that life's precious. You never know when you're going to be called to leave. So for everyone, I love you. I love everyone. You guys just make sure you reach out to each other. Let everybody know, because there's going to come a time when you can't reach out. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the bed. It's already getting down. It's in the 30s right now, and in the morning, get up and get those last few miles into Marion. And I was gonna stay at the hostel, but I don't know. I think now there's a couple hotels in town. I might just get a hotel room, depending on the price. I don't know. Just kind of feel like having the privacy, I guess. So we'll see. See how I feel in the morning. But anyway, guys, again, thank you all. Appreciate you all. I don't want to say any names, but, I love you, man. And I appreciate everything you ever did, especially for me. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. Hey, good evening, everyone. Today is technically day 58 on the trail, but not on the trail. I'm working on the last two videos that I have. One's taking a while to upload. That's because it's pretty long, 20-something minutes, but it's all with the Grayson Highlands and the ponies and all. Anyway, I got into town Saturday, a little bit before lunch. Friday was a long day, like I said. I got that the bad news, and just hiked. Took off, got down the mountain, checked my map. So I had 30 miles to get to Marion. There was an area that if you did a road walk, it would shave off right around 6 miles. So I decided to do that. Not sure it was the smartest decision. It was pretty hefty hike on the road. But I wanted to get out of the mountains, try to get some cell service, and just try to get to town a little sooner. I did end up doing quite a bit of night hiking because it got dark on me. That was pretty intense, especially going uphill on mountain roads. Out in the middle of nowhere. I still didn't have cell service till I got close to town. But anyway, made it to town. I got to get my shoes in the morning. Where they got delivered was not open. And of course, it being a holiday weekend, they don't open until Tuesday morning, which is tomorrow. So I am going to hit them up first thing in the morning. And go get, the shoes. I'm hoping they are there. It says they're delivered. The shoes are a big deal. One, I definitely need them, but the biggest reason the shoes are a big deal is because, like I had mentioned, the bad news that I received, the friend of mine that was lost on Friday. Him and his wife are the ones who sent me the shoes. So, the last communication, the last text I got from him, I didn't get until Friday morning or around lunchtime Friday when I finally got some cell service, saying that they were delivered. He had sent me a text, picture of the tracking showing it got delivered. And then I texted him back, which, he obviously didn't get. But right after that is when the message came through that I called Annette and found out. So I didn't say any names earlier just because, I wanted to give it some time, let things get out there. But it's Bob, or Chief as we all called him. He was one of the bartenders with me at Frank's place, and he was family. We're all family there, but he was family. Like I can't even explain to you guys what. Sorry, when I tell you, since day one, he has texted me every single day, telling me how proud he was, just trying to keep me motivated, even on the bad days. We text back and forth whenever I had service, telling me he was me doing what I was doing was motivating him, to get back into the gym and, get back to it, like he used to. And which, I mean, he was, he was in better shape than I was. Just a solid man, But like I said, he would text me all the time, send me quotes sometimes, little things to keep me motivated. He was retired military, so he's been deployed. He's been away from family and friends, so he knows those little things go a long way. Even went to the point that he would remind me all the time to make sure I took my electrolytes. He would even ask me, "Did you take any electrolytes today?" If it's a hot day, you definitely need to take them. So even on the days when it's not hot, you're hiking a bunch. Make sure you take them. So um, definitely a solid man, and his loss cuts deep. Not just for me. I mean, I can't even imagine his family and everybody else he was close to. But definitely, definitely a shock. But on that same note, uh, it was like he knew the days I struggled. So he would always send out an extra message, or just extra motivation, try to keep me going. Um, Whatever it took. And the one thing that I know without a doubt is I know he was proud of me for doing what I was doing. But he supported me like everybody else does. He encouraged me, but he would not want me to stop, and I'm not gonna stop. If anything, this is it's gonna push me, to keep going as far as I can, as far as my body will let me go. But just keep moving forward. He definitely wanted me to chase this dream. He he definitely encouraged me to chase it, to reach for the stars. So I'm gonna do that. I know he's gonna be with me one way or another. When I had put that post on Facebook about the miles and stuff, I waited. I didn't have service, and then I waited a little bit, and I woke up in the morning after I posted it, and his wife Stacy had commented on it, and what she wrote just meant the world, because it's exactly what I know. I mean, it's exactly how he would be and what he would tell me. So I know he's going to follow me. He's going to be with me, just like everyone else. But definitely makes it hard. I'm going to miss that guy. So I took 3 days off, partly for that, partly to rest my body because I've been pushing it pretty hard. I mean, Friday alone I did 24.4 miles, I think it was. I mean, I've not even come close to that. It was huge. So like I said, I just grinded it out. I have to wait on the shoes, so it was just a decision. I had thought about hiking a little further and then catching a ride, but it just it didn't make a lot of sense. And then my parents, parents know. They know when you're going through a time. So amazingly, my parents came and visited me. They're out traveling in their RV. They were a couple hours away, so they came and saw me for the day yesterday. It was amazing. First time I had seen them since March. Definitely helped. We went, hung out here at the hotel. Went to the store. Picked up a few things. Thank you again. My parents, they insisted on, getting the hotel room. So thank you guys so much for that. We had an amazing dinner or lunch at this Mexican restaurant. Huge portions, really good food. So it was just, all in all, it was really good to be able to spend time with them. Drove around the town a little bit, just looked at stuff. So, it was nice. Definitely a couple, having a couple days off. Friday or Saturday, I went, kind of walked around town some and explored a little bit. But yesterday I spent with them, and then today I've just, been doing stuff, hanging out. It's been rainy and cold. But I just want to get everyone an update, so I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I've just been kind of getting myself back together, physically, mentally. I am ready to get back out there, um, start pushing some miles, get through Virginia. You know, we got a long ways to go in Virginia. So, you know, we just got to keep going forward. I appreciate every single one of you that have reached out, that continue to follow me on this journey. You know, it means the world, when you have so many people supporting you, and encouraging you. So I'm just gonna finish. As you can see behind me, I've got, you know, food, and I've got stuff scattered everywhere. It's sorry, but just going through all my food, setting it up. My mom and dad got me some new Ziploc bags because mine were getting a little rough looking around the edges. So that way I could, you know, I keep everything organized: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all that. Did give it some snacks since I was running out. But yeah, so just going through everything, and, you know, trying to got laundry done, shaved obviously. So we're gonna be good to go to get back out there. I'm just gonna relax, finishing up some videos. I just want to give everybody an update, let you know where I was at. You know, a couple days off. You know, just kind of recalibrate. So anyway, I'm gonna finish everything up here. I'm gonna finish getting these last two videos. One's uploading now. Like I said, that one's taking a while, and then this video here is going to be part of the last one, and then everybody will be caught up to where I'm at now. So again, I appreciate everybody following and checking up. I love you guys all very dearly. Miss everyone back home, but we're not done yet. You know, we still got a ways to go. So I just, you know, got to keep going forward. But I want to end this on, you know, to say my piece to Bob, Chief. I love you, brother. I'm gonna miss you dearly, and I appreciate everything you ever did for me and for everyone else. But I appreciate everything you've done. So you'll be missed. You know, I know you're gonna be with me in spirit. So I love you, buddy. And Stacy, I love you to death. And, you know, I wish I could be there. But just know that I am, as much as I can in spirit. So again, love you guys. We'll see you back on the trail starting tomorrow. All right.